I remember walking through the doors at HACC and being scared to death. I come from a very small town. I was not an A student. I went to the military, and the military was very good to me. I was in the U.S. Army, and I got married and pregnant when I was in the U.S. Army. And I got out because I was pregnant. At the end, I knew I was in a bad marriage, and so I decided to leave that marriage, but that made me a single parent. I remember when they brought me my baby when he was born, and I looked at this baby and thought, what in the world am I going to do? And the only thing I knew was that I wanted my child to be proud of me, and I didn't know how to make that happen. So I came to HACC and said, if there's a way for me to improve my life, I have to start with education. So I would say I was overwhelmed because I had this young baby. In particular, Professor Hopkins changed my life. Literally, figuratively, he changed my life because that professor believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. I remember taking a test one time and literally just losing it. Like, I didn't think I would pass the test. I didn't think I knew the answers. And he stood over me as I was taking the test and he said, "You know this. You know this." And that convinced me that I did. But one of the other things that happened as a single parent, I remember I'd sworn off men. And there was one course, we had to take a physical ed course. And I signed up for the tennis bowling course. And I walked onto the tennis courts, and there on the tennis courts was this tall, dark, handsome, unbelievable man on the tennis courts. And we are now celebrating our 37th anniversary. Getting that associate's degree from HACC changed everything for me. And then I transferred to Penn State where I got a bachelor's degree. And a few months after that, I got a job working at the Department of Transportation as one of the press secretaries, one of the assistant press secretaries. It's an entry-level kind of position, and Professor Hopkins' words were there: "You can do this." And I went from the Department of Transportation to the Department of Economic Development to the governor's office, then on to the Pennsylvania State Police where I was press secretary. And I went on to become a vice president at Columbia University. Go to HACC. It will change your life. My experience, I believe, is not unusual. You come here because you want to achieve something, even if you don't have a clear idea of what it is. But HACC is a great place to come to be able to find yourself, and you will become the individual you dream of becoming.